arrange bed and breakfast. I'm sorry she's not taking bookings at the moment. No, there's been a bereavement in the family. Thank you.
Anything?
No, not really. You?
No, the thing is, it's like he's appeared here with no past at all.
Well, I'm a bit worried we haven't heard anything from Stead.
Do you think I should call?
Well, Adam will be home by now. We don't want to do anything to raise his suspicion.
No, well, back to your list, love.
You know, maybe I ought to try a bit nearer home. Ask Eric Pollard what they were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, but the trouble is, he's another one that's good at covering his track.
Yeah, but it's worth a try.
Yeah.
I didn't realise you were leaving so soon.
Oh, sooner the better.
But won't you get lonely down there with just TJ and Rosa for company?
Actually, I've met a few friends in Newquay. Met with some of the surfing crowd.
Oh, I tried it on honeymoon. I couldn't stay aboard for more than 10 seconds.
Me neither, but I'm starting to enjoy it.
Yeah, Jamie said you'd be having some fun down there.
Oh, did he?
So come on, tell me all about it then.
Don't want to bore you with my surfing stories. Got work to do.
Looking for curtains for your girlfriend, Betty? No, thanks. I'm not here as a customer. I just want to talk. Well, if it's social, perhaps we'll pack later. At the moment, I'm rather busy. You and Adam have been chatting a lot lately. What about?
I don't see that's any of your business.
Eric, we've known each other for a long time, although I can't pretend we've ever been friends. You sail too close to the wind for my liking.
What are you implying?
And we both know how often you've been caught out, although you probably got away with a lot more.
I am a town councillor. I am a respected businessman.
Well, if you want to stay that way, it would probably be best to avoid any more scandal. Adam may have to face some very serious charges.
I don't know anything about that. We were just discussing business, that was all.
Eric, I don't know if you've ever really cared about anyone. But Steph is all the family I've got left. I am begging you to help me.
Sorry, I can't.
I'm not a bad man. I never wanted to hurt you. But things just got out of control and I had to take charge. I know it's difficult to believe, but it's the truth. I'm going to take the gag off now, but if you scream or try to attract attention to yourself, you know what I'm going to have to do. Thought you'd have a bit more to say for yourself.
If you're going to kill me, get it over with.
I don't want to kill you. I never wanted to kill anyone. I explained that to you. I thought you, of all people, would understand that after everything that happened with Shelley. You know, you and I were like two sides of the same coin. No matter how much we try to forget, the past is always there. I made a mistake when I was young, and it's haunted me ever since. I've always had to keep on the move. I've never been able to get really close to anyone. Ring any bells?
You and me ain't the same.
No. I was always scared my past would catch up with me, and then I met you.
A match made in hell.
Oh. But it could have been perfect. You were running away from a mistake, too. I thought we could help each other.
But it was all built on lies. I told you everything. All my darkest secrets. I thought I hoped you'd make them all go away. But all you did was store them in your murky little mind to use them against me.
It wasn't like that.
No? You had me sectioned.
I had to.
You only care about yourself, your own skin. You've never loved me. You've never loved anybody. Why don't you just admit it? Get rid of all these lies.
You're right. Should have told you at the start. I should have trusted you. But it's too late for that now.
It doesn't have to be.
Too much has gone wrong, and now you hate me.
No. No, I don't. I love you, Adam.
Oh, I reckon we've earned these.
Me too. And now you can tell me all about the surfing.
Nothing to tell? Well, OK, but it's got to be between us and you mustn't tell anyone.
My lips are sealed.
I thought I was really getting the hang of it until I got caught by this big wave and went under. Thought I was going to drown. And then the instructor hauled me out.
And he gave you the kiss of life.
Oh, I wish. He's called Gareth and he looks extremely tasty in a wetsuit.
Oh, tell me more.
Right, here he goes. Come on, then. Have a go. Go on, get up.
Yeah, you've got to teach him the finer points of the game. The quickness of the foot deceives the eye.
Oh, hey. Give him a break. He's not even 3 yet.
Hey, you're never too young to learn, you know. I bet David Beckham was bending free kicks at his age. There's always scouts about. I'll tell you, might get a pro contract if we teach him right. Whoa! Red card job, that was. If he takes after you, he'll never be a pro.
He's got no chance any road. I've got a league team in Cornwall. And we're never going to see him when he gets there.
Well, I'm going to miss him as much as you, Terry. We've just got to make the most of the time that we've got.
Don hasn't told you, has she? Looks like we've got even less time than we thought.
Tell me about this mistake you made.
I've told you. It's too late for that now.
You still don't trust me. I can't be a threat to you now, tied up like this. Besides, there's nothing else to talk about. Maybe getting it off your chest will help you decide what to do.
I've told you it's too late. There's no point thinking about the past. You've got to think about the future, and I know what I have to do.
If you're going to kill me, get on with it.
I can't.
You have no choice. If they find me, they'll come after you. And I suppose that'll mean more blood on your hands. That's what your secret has done for you, Adam. It's turned you into a murderer. But are you free? I think of Shelley every night. I'll never be free of her. Will you see me in your nightmares, Adam?
I just wanted to help people.
I know. You're a decent geezer underneath.
You're just saying that because you're frightened.
I'm not frightened. Frightened of death. What, when my life has been scarier? I'm trying to help you. But I can't. Not unless you untie me. I think it's you that's frightened. Frightened of letting someone into your life. And that's what's got you into this mess.
Can't believe she didn't tell me.
You and me both, mate. I was talking to Andy about little Sarah. Made me realise how I'd feel if I thought I was never going to see TJ again.
Oh, that's not going to happen. I mean, she's promised that you can visit any time.
Yeah, and I'm sure she means it. Right now. This is young Bob, I mean. What happens if she wants to settle down with someone? It'd be a lot simpler for her if he could be Daddy.
Oh, you're worrying about things that might never happen. Come on, we're supposed to be giving him a good time,
Hey!
Please, Adam, untie me.
I'm not that stupid. You just call the police.
What would be the point? They'd never believe me.
So what would you do?
Anything you tell me to. You must have a plan. What's good for you will be good for me.
You want to come with me? I find that hard to believe.
Why? I love you. And you love me. We deserve to be together.
Not anymore.
Give us a chance.
I can't trust you.
I can't trust you, but I need to leave here just as much as you do. I don't want to be on a murder charge when they find that body.
We're not Bonnie and Clyde. You just slow me down.
Just get me out the country. We'll both be safe. If we can't be together, then we'll separate. No recriminations, no regrets. If you've ever thought anything of me, you do this for me. It's got to be better than more blood on your hands.
What do you fancy doing then?
See what's on telly.
Oh, come on, we can think of something better than that. But you're expecting a bit more fun when Kate moved back in, eh?
Well, it's not her fault. She's working, that's all.
Bet her and Jamie are managing to enjoy themselves. Maybe she thinks you're getting a bit dull. Maybe that's why she wants to go out all the time.
Has she said something?
No, but I know how a girl's mind works. If she thought that you were having a good time without her, she won't be so keen to leave you on your own.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go down to the pub then.
Remember, if you try anything stupid, all deals are off.
Where are we going?
You don't need to know that.
I'm going to have to pack. If you're going to dump me somewhere, I'll have to survive. How will I manage?
It's your problem, not mine.
I'm going to need some money.
I've got money. Or at least I will have when I collect it. I suggest you take something that's easily sold.
Well, I've got some jewellery.
Hang on. You
still don't trust me, do you?
Oh, I don't trust anyone. It's how I've managed to survive so long.
I feel sorry for you. You must be very lonely.
I don't need your sympathy.
So, can I get my jewellery?
Hurry up, then.
What do you think's worth selling in there?
I don't know. You bought it. You should know.
You underestimate me. You weren't the only admirer I had. Look at that. Now that must be worth something. Bought for me by a geezer in London. Had his own shop in Hatton Garden. That must be worth a few bob. Well, that is unless he was mugging me.
Looks like the real thing.
Unlike him, he had a wife and 3 kids he forgot to mention.
You might as well come out. The game's over. I know you're down here somewhere.
We ought to be going round to the B&B.
Yes, and we will. When you've had your drink and you've calmed down a bit.
Well, I'm worried about Steph.
Oh, so am I, love. But you know what she's like. She does tend to dramatise things, and we've only her word about it. I mean, we haven't actually found any evidence against Adam.
Well, you don't believe her?
I believe that she believes it, but that doesn't mean it's the truth.
Maybe. There's a man who knows more than he's telling. Eric, could I have another word, please? Sorry, I'll buy busy time. Got to get back to the office.
It's typical, that.
Hey, I'll get me in. Oh, how's it going?
Couldn't be any worse. I'm stuck in here, and Del and Paddy snuggled up on the sofa at home.
Time for that new strategy you were talking about. No, steady easy. Instead of sitting here pining for him, take a bloke back, start making him jealous.
Trouble is, all the decent ones are spoken for.
Hey, what about him? You've got it on with him before, haven't you?
Pint, please, Tony.
It's on me.
What did I do to deserve that?
That comes later.
I should have known. You're so predictable.
You're going nowhere! Back inside!
You have no control over me anymore. I haven't even started.
She's gone mad again!
Mad? I am furious. He tried to kill me.
No, that's not how I saw it. She just attacked him.
He deserved it.
You'd best go home.
I've tried everything to save your daughter, but this is the last straw. I wash my hands of her. She's all yours.
Come on, inside. This isn't helping.
Dad, it wasn't what it seems. You can't let him get away.
It's good of you to be so generous, but you were still hacked off for me.
We both moved on since then. I'm sorry things didn't work out with Paul.
No point in crying over spilled milk.
You are so right. Time to look for consolation somewhere else.
You'll never guess what I've just seen. Steph's completely lost whatever marble she had left.
Hiya, Paddy. Pint, is it?
Yeah, a bottle of red to take out, please. Del's waiting for me at home. You're like a wild animal.
So, what sort of consolation do you have in mind?
Nothing. Just making conversation.
Now I've made us a nice cup of tea.
I don't need tea. I need to ring the police.
You're not going to get anywhere shouting at people.
Oh, I'm sorry, Betty. It's just how many more times do I have to tell you he was trying to kill me?
Yeah, well, it just didn't look that way. You've just been released. If you've got this wrong, they'll put you away and we'll never get you out of there.
He killed Terence. Now he's trying to kill me.
Yeah, but you said yourself we couldn't go to the police until we'd got some evidence.
I've got evidence. Oh, God. I've left it behind. I'm phoning the police. We can't let him get away.
I didn't know you did stuff like that.
Yeah, one of my own creations, that. Jamie's delight.
You sure Dawn will be happy with the meeting and all that?
Oh, gives a break, Bob. Might not get the chance to spoil it again.
Another satisfied customer. How good am I?
Hey, won't say that when he throws up, big head. I'm sorry.
Oh, are you? What about now? Are you sorry now?
Jamie! Is this funny?
Oh, yeah, that's funny. Down the top. What about your hair? Is it funny if I get it in your hair? I've got some cherries down your top.
They seem to be getting on well.
Haven't you heard of knocking?
I haven't got time for that. I need that money, and I need it now.
What's happened to your face? You've been in a fight.
Just give me the money.
Looks like you're in big trouble. Threatening me can only make matters worse. Looks like your fate is in my hands. So what are we going to do with you?
See you later.
That place must be built on an old burial ground or something. It's cursed.
Ah, well, Paddy was saying that Steph were practically foaming at the mouth.
They should have given her a rabies shot just in case. Anyway, I thought you were supposed to be on your deathbed.
No, well, I told Tom I was feeling a bit rough. I didn't want to lay it on too thick.
Well, it won't go down too well if he finds out you're out and about.
Well, I'll try and keep a low profile.
Edna's dog only has to trump and it's in the courier. You're better off being straight with him. He's not an ogre.
I'm on a yellow card already. And you've changed your tune. I thought you hated him.
Feeling better?
Yeah, I'm on the mend, thanks, Edna.
So you're back at work?
No, not today. I didn't want to risk it.
I know what's going on, you know. I understand that you want to spend time with your son, but there's no need to be deceitful about it. Mr. King got wind of the fact that you were playing football yesterday. He is less than pleased. Take my advice. Tell him that you need compassionate leave. He's not an ogre.
The cynics amongst us might say this is all about you getting back at your husband for leaving you.
Oh, don't be so stupid. Do you think I care about that? My brother is dead. Adam killed him. A crime has been committed. Ain't you supposed to sort it?
I'll tell you what's a crime. You wasting police time like this. Now, it seems to me you cook up a different story each week.
You found the tape. Have you listened to it? It proves it. He admits to everything he did.
He complains of tiredness and shortage of breath on exertion. Routine bloods are normal, and I'd be grateful for your opinion on further investigation. Blood pressure 180/93. Blood count is normal.
There's more, much more. It's a very long, very dull 90-minute audio experience.
My God. You swapped the tapes.
We've got nothing here. The CPS would laugh us out of the office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Mrs. Forsyth seems to have a history of unsubstantiated claims of foul play.
We're not disputing that.
It doesn't mean that she can't be telling the truth this time. Have you never heard of the little boy who cried wolf?
All we're asking is that you should check Adam Forsyth's history. And he's operating on 2 different passports. That can't be right.
According to your daughter.
Yes.
Can't you run a check on him through your PNC and then you can check that against the airport's records? He'll be out of the country by now.
I hardly think that watching a few episodes of The Bill qualifies you to advise me on police procedure.
A word?
I don't like him.
You know, they'll not be getting a stitch of work done without us there.
That's one of the perks of being the boss. Ooh, I got you a little something.
Have you been out robbing banks again? What have I told you about that?
I had a little win on the GGs. Thought I'd spread the love.
Did you know?
Mr. Eric Pollard?
Guilty, as charged.
We're making inquiries about Dr. Adam Forsyth.
Why? Something happened?
That's what we're trying to find out.
You better come in then.
He's hardly had anything for breakfast, so try and make sure he has a proper lunch and don't just let him fill up on juice.
Dawn?
I know. Stop nagging. You know what you're doing. Oh, God. Can you believe I used to go out in that? What was I thinking?
You were wearing that first time I saw you.
How do you remember that?
I thought it were lovely.
You have it then. Might be a bit small for you, eh? Oh, you could get my mum to wear it. Sorry, cheap shot.
Dawn, look, I haven't come here to argue. It's just, I can't take TJ today. I've got to go to work.
But I've made plans. You can't just drop me in it now.
I'm sorry, I'm going to lose me job if I don't turn up. Tom's on the warpath. Sorry. Hey, I'll see you later.
Not a lot. Well, today, yeah. Could do. All right, great. I'll see you there.
Who was that?
What, you know me, keeper?
I know when you're looking shifty. Who was it?
Oh, just some 19-year-old belly dancer that I met down the docks.
Matthew.
It was my dad.
Is everything all right?
He wants to meet for lunch.
Just the two of you?
Yeah, I think so.
Cosy. I mean, I'm no great fan of Steph's, but he must have done something to drive her to that.
Yeah, God knows how Alan's coping.
There you are. Try not to eat them all at once.
What you please, Viv?
It's my new management technique. I stuff the girls full of sugar and coffee and see if they can't do more work when they're off their heads.
You struggling then?
Oh, no, we're fine. We're just a person down since Pearl went AWOL. We could do with another pair of hands, really.
No sign of her, then?
No, not a sausage.
Is that why the police were around at yours this morning?
You sticky beak. No, think we're bumping off old ladies now, do you?
I wouldn't put it past you. How is Noreen, by the way?
Oh, Bob, you are a lucky man.
£9.90.
Keep the change. I'm making a killing. See you, Bob.
Bye.
You'll be sorry. They'll find the body eventually. You'll see.
I don't think you're in a position to be making threats. We've done all we can.
Adam has killed once. He could kill again. And then you'll have blood on your hands.
I've been really patient with you so far. Quacks up at the big house have declared you sane, though I'd say borderline at best.
You are way out of order. Look, you could at least consider I might be telling the truth. Because if I'm right, there's a murderer walking round out there, and I think it's your job to stop him.
You've got 30 seconds to get out of my station, or I'll arrest you for wasting police time. Am I making myself clear?
Yeah, it's perfectly. Come on.
Come on. I don't believe this. I'm telling the truth. Come on.
Now, come on.
Oh, I had first dibs on that top. Oh, well, you snooze, you lose. Oh, what? How much extra did it cost? Right, well, We'll leave it to it.
Hello.
So, are you going to tell me what's been going on?
I've had a bit of an ear infection.
Do me the courtesy of not treating me like an idiot. I've heard what's been going on. Dawn's moving away with TJ, right?
They're going to Cornwall.
And what are you going to do about it?
What can I do?
Do you need a lawyer?
Haven't got open L. Been there, got the purple T-shirt.
You lie to me again, and you'll be out of here with my boot up your jacksie. Never mind the verbal warnings. Right, better be off then, ain't you? Make the most of it. I'll call you if I need you.
Cheers, Tom. I'll make the hours up.
You're not wrong there.
That's what I needed.
I greedy guts. You've already had yours at Viv's.
Well, that was hours ago. I'm a working man.
Look, why didn't you come to the cafe tonight? Have a proper dinner.
I'll be working. I'll get in the way.
No, you won't. They're good to see you. And besides, it might encourage more people to come in. I don't like coming into an empty space.
Well, to make the numbers up, am I? Saw Val today. They're looking for people at the factory.
Don't think you'll have time, will you? What with haymaking coming up?
I meant for you.
I've already got a job.
I just thought the hours would probably be better.
And how's that going to work then? I'm at the stables all day.
It's not that busy every day, is it?
Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence.
Don't be daft. Forget about the factory, just a thought.
Didn't think you were going to make it.
Told you I would, didn't I?
Yeah, well, people say a lot of things.
Are you fishing for compliments? Need a bit of reassurance?
No. Yep.
I've asked you to move in with me. It's a pretty big, heavy-duty hint.
Well, one of us has got to be a tiny bit sensible about the whole thing.
Still a no, then.
Nice. Real nice. You liar.
Hey, calm down.
What? What have I lied about?
You said you were moving in with your mate Rosa.
And I am. Doesn't stop me having a life, does it?
What, after all the grief you gave me about Jean?
Oh, that is a bit different, Terry.
But now you're running off with some hippie?
Hippie?
Who's half your age?
No, Terry. He's half your age. And I'm not running off anywhere. I'm going away to start a new life, somewhere without you breathing down my neck all the time.
But I've been keeping you above water. I've been giving you money, supported you when you were stupid enough to get yourself into prison.
I'll tell you later. Support? Is that what you call it? Sleeping with my mother? With your son's grandmother? You're like some gurning throwback off daytime TV.
You're not taking TJ. I won't let you.
When are you going to get it, Terry? I don't need your permission. You're not in charge of me, and you never were.
You don't reckon it's an indication of something more serious, do you?
Give over. He's as strong as an ox, is our Jimmy.
And just as ugly.
Well, he's had all the tests. It's just a one-off, apparently. Hey, and you lay off him for a bit. Change the habit of a lifetime.
Oh, yeah. Don't knock the firstborn. The chosen one.
I've always treated all you lads exactly the same.
Yeah, well, maybe that's the problem. We're all different.
Hey, yeah, that's all right. Dare I ask, how's your love life?
How's yours?
Cheeky pig.
Bob, get out there now and get your daughter to see sense.
This sounds like just the sort of thing I really don't want to get involved in.
She's packing the removal van with her new boyfriend. Some teenage space case she's picked up God knows where.
What? So TJ's got a new daddy already. That's got to hurt.
Shut it, you. Dawn!
wouldn't mind, Dad. I'd like to be on my own for a bit.
Sure, that's wise.
I'm only going to have a sleep, so there's not much point in you being there.
Well. The only one missing is the dock. Now, why would the local constabulary be interested in that?
On the fence idea.
Dawn! Dawn! Dawn!
Sure there isn't something you want to tell me? Feel free to make it up if the reality's too dull.
That seems pretty straightforward to me. Adam was...
Oh, your new busy mate, Adam.
Adam obviously saw sense and cleared off. The only mystery is why he got involved with her in the first place.
Like you never had a pop with her when she lived at yours.
Nothing of the sort.
Which one is it this time? Swear they do it in relay.
Terry! Well, he's got it in his head that you're moving in with some bloke.
Well, it's none of his business.
Is it none of my business? None of your mother's?
We are your family, whether you like it or not.
Well, you are not, technically.
I qualify.
Dawn, when were you going to tell us?
You weren't long.
Dad had to get back.
Was Jimmy there?
Probably blowing into a paper bag somewhere.
So? What did he want?
What is this, 20 questions? I had lunch with my dad. We were civil. It was nice. There's no hidden agenda.
There's always an agenda, Matthew.
Hey. What's up?
I can just see it all panning out, that's all. You're welcomed back into the fold. All that testosterone and family bonding kicks in, and suddenly the King dynasty is back on track. And I'm left out in the cold.
My God, your fevered little brain has been working overtime, hasn't it?
Don't patronise me, Matthew. I'm worried. That's all.
I wanted to go to Spain, but you wouldn't let me.
You've got a new plan every 5 minutes.
There's nothing wrong with having dreams.
If I could have seen into the future and realised that it meant being tied to you for the rest of my life...
Oh, what are you saying? Oh, you'd rather not have TJ at all?
No, I'd rather not have had you.
You're disgusting.
You're out of line, mate.
Shut it, you! Look, you twist everything. I've been straight with you. I'm not the baddie in this.
No, you haven't. You only came clean about you and Mum when you got rumbled, which doesn't make you a good person. And this doesn't make me a bad person. I'm just doing what I've got to do.
Oh, talk of the devil. I can hear you yelling halfway down the street. What's going on? Dawn is taking TJ to Cornwall because she's having a fling with him.
Oh, get stuffed, the lot of you. Not you.
Dawn!
Everything was fine when I left this morning.
Yeah, that was until we found out the real reason she's going to Cornwall.
Dawn's a grown woman. She makes her own decisions.
Don't you lecture me on what she's like. I'm married to her.
It's not his fault, Terry. I'm Jean, Dawn's mother.
Gareth Sharp, pleased to meet you.
After everything we've been through together, you still doubt my feelings?
It's not you, it's them.
Makes a change from it's not you, it's me, I suppose.
They'll put you back in, and there'll be no room for me. They'll make you choose.
I've already chosen. I turned my back on them and I chose you.
Yeah, which lasted about 1 nanosecond. They may accept you back in, but they're never going to accept me. It's only a matter of time before they try and get rid of me. I can feel it coming.
What do you want me to do, Sadie?
Let's just leave now. I'm fed up with fighting.
You? Never.
We can't win this one, Matthew. Believe me. Wow, summer smells nice. What's the big occasion? Going to work. Been in there for hours. Just for work, eh? I'm busting here. I've been in that long, have I?
Dunno, just got in. What time are you going? Do you want a lift?
No, it's all right. You must be knackered.
Yeah, well, I've got a leaving to kick back now, I know.
Andy, we've talked about this. I'm enjoying working at the cafe. I like it there.
I know, it'd just be nice to see a bit more of you, that's all.
Well, I'll just have to help out more on the farm then, won't I? Mucking with the muck spreading.
Yeah, you love all that.
But we all have to make compromises, and who knows, if this night cafe thing takes off, we could be millionaires by next year. Take off to Rio. Come here. I'll see you later, right?
And what could they do? There was no evidence. Well, all I'm saying is you can understand they might be a bit sceptical.
You know I'm telling the truth. Why are you on his side?
I don't care about Adam. He'll get his comeuppance. I care about you. We've got to start concentrating on you. You've got to look at the future now.
I don't think I can get over this, Dad.
Yes, you can. I'm going to help you. We'll do it together.
She kept you quiet. Are you really the reason she's going to Cornwall?
I wouldn't flatter myself. I think I'm pretty peripheral to the plan. Only known each other 5 minutes.
Well, that's reassuring.
I get the impression Dawn's life's already pretty full.
Hey, you're not kidding!
I think I'll make myself scarce.
You don't have to do that. Terry, I'm going. Not going to spend the rest of my life shackled to you. Sooner or later, we have to make the break. You've got your life and I've got mine. Go and be happy. Just not right under my nose, eh?
Is that what this is all about?
In your mind, yes, probably, because everything revolves around you, doesn't it?
Dawn.
Most people would give their right teeth to live somewhere like this.
Amongst you lot, well, good luck to them.
I never knew you were so bitter.
Well, you never bothered to listen before.
And I don't have to listen to this now.
Oh, what a surprise. Oh, I'll make it dead easy for you, Terry. You go with her. In fact, you can all go. Get out, the lot of you. Not you.